You know, we could all use some encouragement. And I've got some good news for you. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Mark. Good morning. Welcome back to 5 Minutes with Mark. We embark on week 6. Can you believe it? We've been doing it that long. We're still at it. Today, we're going to pick up the story, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 3, and we're going to start at verse 20. Then the multitude came together again, so that they could not so much as eat bread. But when his own people heard about this, they went out to lay hold of him, for they said, "He is out of his mind." And the scribes who came down from Jerusalem said, "He has Beelzebub, and by the ruler of the demons, he cast out demons." Wow. You ever had one of those days? This is a pretty incredible little passage here, and it kind of sets up a whole lot of really interesting things to talk about. But what I think is really, really interesting and fascinating is, again, this idea of Jesus, the Son of God, the Son of Man, right? Jesus, fully human, fully God. And he's just had this experience, or he's called the 12 apostles. He's called them to appoint, to anoint, and to send out. And then it says they come back down, and the multitude comes together. It's such a big crowd, and they're so busy, they don't even have time to stop and eat. Now that's crazy. That's a really, really significant crowd. That's a lot of things going on. And it just tells you, it gives us this real picture of a Jesus who is filled with compassion for the broken and the hurting, right? I mean, these people have come from great distances, we know, with the hope that they're going to be able to see Jesus, be touched by Jesus, be healed by Jesus. They're going to listen to his teaching. They're going to hear truth that's going to transform their lives and give them hope in the midst of a really hopeless situation. Jesus is the catalyst for something better. And that's the word that's out. That's the reputation he has, and these people are coming. And he doesn't want to let anybody down. And his disciples, his followers, well, they're in it too, right? But this is probably not what they had signed up for. They didn't realize we're going to be at the center of an incredible explosion of popularity. We're going to be in the middle of this multitude, this relentless, needy multitude that just can't get enough. It becomes a beast that's insatiable. And that's what they're in the middle of. They're working themselves to death, trying to take care of the needs of all of these people, do this ministry. And in the midst of all that, a word gets back home to Nazareth, and Jesus's mother and brothers go, "What in the world is he doing? He has lost his mind." You can hear James and Jude now. Our big brother has lost his mind. He was always a little different, but now he's gone too far. We need to go. We got to go get him home. This is too much. And so when your own family doesn't understand what you're doing, when your own people, the people who know you better than anyone, who have an intimate knowledge of you because they've seen you get up in the morning, they've watched you sleep at night, they know what your banter is when you're in a good mood or a bad mood, or had a good day or a hard day, you're tired, you're refreshed, they know you. And they're thinking, wow, he's lost his mind. Let's go get him. Let's go get him out of this mess he's created, and get him home so that he can, disconnect from all this. We've got to go save our brother. Mary's thinking, I've got to go save my son. It's a very family thing to do, because they didn't understand who Jesus actually was. They didn't understand his purpose. They didn't understand his mission. And they didn't understand his passion. So they're going to come. At the same time, the scribes, the temple lawyers, the authority figures, the keepers of the rules, well, they've come down from Jerusalem. And they're watching all this go on, and they're watching Jesus again heal the sick, cast out demons, and teach these incredible things that challenge their worldview in so many ways. And their answer for this is, he has Beelzebub. He has the prince of demons is in him. He has the strongest demon we know, and it's by the power of the demonic that he's casting out the demonic. See, what they couldn't admit was that he must be from God. Nicodemus makes that leap. Remember, if we go back to John 3, we know that no one can do these things that you do unless they were sent by God. But at this point, the scribes, what they have to do, even though they're watching this all unfold, they're seeing it happen. They've got the testimonies, they see the changed lives, and they are witnessing it for themselves. They can't make that leap that says, wow, you must be from God. Because in their mind, you didn't come out of us, you're not one of us, you're not like us, and so you can't be with us. And if you're not with us, you're against us. And if you're against us, you're not from God, you're from this devil. And if you're from the devil, you have to have a powerful demon working in you, Beelzebub. That's what's going on here. That's what's got to be going on here. Otherwise, our entire worldview crumbles and falls apart. So here's the thing today, as we begin this week. Think about this. Jesus was a real person. He is a real person. He knows what it's like to get into something and have it really go crazy. He's been in really difficult, unusual, and bad circumstances. He knows what it's like to have family, real family. You know, moms, dads, brothers, sisters. And how incredibly challenging and difficult those relationships can be sometimes. And he also knows what it's like to find yourself in opposition to the authority figures around you. To be so countercultural that you find yourself being forced outside because you're not doing it right, you're not thinking it right, you're not believing it right, you're not acting right. You're not in line with us, therefore you are out of line and against us, and we're against you. Jesus knows about all of those things, and we see it all right here, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 3. So no matter what you're going through, I promise you, Jesus understands. See you again tomorrow. I hope you're enjoying this Bible study, this quick devotion. If you'd like more content, you'd like to know more about me and see more of the things that I'm doing, check out my website, theeclecticmonk.com. There you'll find out about my video vlog, my podcast, and a whole lot of other stuff. Hope you'll join me there. Thanks.